So to recap, to experience the fullness of God's goodness in our lives to a greater degree, we want to recognize and give thanks for the ways it appears in our lives and that it expresses itself through us. We want to share whatever good we have. We want to share that generously, joyfully with others and see it multiply as we do. And we want to recognize and appreciate that there are infinite possibilities, infinite ways that we still don't know God's goodness, and that we can experience and express that goodness to greater degrees in our lives. So, I'm going to ask you to repeat a few affirmations. I'll give them to you slowly rather than giving you a full sentence at a time. So just really call forth that sense of gratitude. Just being grateful for what is. And let's say, I'm grateful, for the many ways God's goodness is present in my life today. I'm grateful for the many ways I express God's goodness in the world. I'm grateful for the ways I have yet to experience God's goodness. I'm grateful for the ways I've yet to express God's goodness. And a favorite phrase that I got from my beloved friend, Reverend David Bruner, just as I am, and just as I am not, God is. Let's do that one more time. Just as I am, and just as I am not, God is. Yes, let's pray. So as we turn our attention inward, how grateful I am right here, right now, for that presence of the divine, that one life, that one power, that one infinite love that is ever pouring itself into creation, into all the forms that ever have been, that are now, that ever will be. I absolutely know that that one life of God is the very life expressing itself as me, as every being here, as every being everywhere, that there is God and only God. And so I know that as we open to knowing that there is this goodness of God in us, around us, always, to owning that, to absolutely embracing and giving thanks for all the ways that we experience and express God's goodness now. And at the same time know that whatever good is there is from an infinite source that continually pours forth its goodness to us and through us. I know that we live in a greater sense of gratitude and fullness, in a greater sense of our oneness with the divine. We let this prayer be a prayer for our families, our loved ones, for situations in the world that call to our attention where it looks like there isn't as much of God being expressed as there might be, but we know God is right there at the center, just coming forth and revealing itself in whatever ways produces that greatest expression of God's nature. We bless our church. We bless all churches everywhere, synagogues, temples, mosques, ashrams, all paths to God. And with a full and grateful heart, I release this word, knowing it is already so in the mind of God. I let it be, and so it is. And together we say, Amen.